the anxiety of not being able to declare one way or another for myself, whether or not I'm a writer, is probably a good thing in the sense that it has some utilitarian value. The one thing that marks a good storyteller, regardless of what medium he or she works in, is to tell the ability to tell the best and creative stories all the time. The knowledge that in every single story you have to prove yourself all over again. You don't get to ride the coattails of your last story, or if you do, you don't get to ride them very long. I think that's helpful of keeping up the pressure to tell the best stories you can in whatever medium in which you work. So, what we've discovered through this voyage through the frustrated and doubtful mind of at least one writer is that most of those frustrations have some use in continuing my career, and yours, hopeful. Anecdotally, at least, I think that my doubts and worries are fairly universal among those who practice in this field. That said, I have a little writing advice, at least for those who work in the comic book field, and for those who work in that subset of the comic book field, which is the adventures of superheroes. And it's this thing that I've discovered late in my career. Make your superheroes fairy tales, fables. And I don't mean members of the cast of my ongoing series. What I mean is that superheroes require a big suspension of disbelief, which is a term I hate, by the way. Tolkien actually came up with a better term that has not caught on, which is not suspension of disbelief, but creation, an active act of secondary belief, that a reader will build a secondary world in which to invest his belief for the length of that story. And then once you get them into it, once you've gotten them to build that construct, you can lose them by taking them out of the story, but it's your job as a writer to give them the tools they need to build this world of secondary belief. Anyway, my point is this: is superheroes are something where you have to have the authority as a writer to say, this is the way this is. And the more you try to explain it, the more you try to justify it, saying, well, he can lift this much because... Oh, look, we're almost out of time again. These 3-minute segments are bothering me. We're going to have one more, and then that's it for this this ninth day of Christmas thing. So here we go, one more coming.